Welcome to the service clinic at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. Recently, I did a video on how to turn off most of your accessories, especially the heated grips, to make sure your battery has full potential when it's starting. And I got a lot of questions saying, well, doesn't the bike turn things off? So I did some research, and sure enough, the new models, the new Sportster, the new Pan America, and this new CVO has software that does turn off things. It's called the electrical load shedding software. The load shedding disables non-critical electrical loads when the battery falls below a certain threshold. A amber battery light comes on your screen, and that just means that it is working. It's not a fault. It's just saying that the load shedding process is going on. So you're asking, well, okay, tell me more. Well, there's two load shed levels. There's the partial and the full. How does the bike know which one to do? Well, it has to do with the condition of the battery. Let's say partial. If your engine is off, and the voltage is less than 12 volts for greater than 10 seconds, your little battery light's going to come on and the partial shedding software kicks in. Now, if your engine is on and you have less than 12.7 volts for greater than 60 seconds, then the partial load software kicks in. So what does it shut off? The partial load software will shut off the cool fan on your oil cooler. It will stop your speaker volume from being full. It'll limit to 30%, and it'll turn off the heated grips. Okay, once your bike starts up and the voltage goes back past this, then the partial is off. Now, what about this full load shedding? Well, that is if the engine is off and it has less than 11.7 volts in your battery for 10 seconds, battery light will come on and the full load software will kick in. Now, if the engine is on and you have less than 12.4 volts for 60 seconds, the full load will kick in. And what does that turn off? Well, the full load shed will turn off the chassis cool flow fan, just like the partial. It will limit the volume. You'll know immediately you can't turn up the volume on it. It'll turn off the heated grips. It'll also turn off the heated gear P&A relay that you kick in for your heated clothing and any of the other P&A power locks or tour power locks if you have that option on your motorcycle, which of course this one doesn't. So, of course, this all goes off once the battery gets back up. So this is really telling you that you need to keep your battery up at full capacity. Now, there's a caveat to this software for techs that are watching and tuners. With the new Sportster and Pan America and the new Touring 2023.5 CVO, the BCM controls the factory-installed charging plug and the data plug. The BCM can and does turn the power off to the charging plug as soon as you turn the bike on. And it also turns off the data plug when it is turned on and you hit the starter button, and then it will redo it. So for you tuners, the new Bluetooth that plug into the data, yeah, that's going to be a little slowing down of your tuning. And the charging thing, well, I guess if you're starting your motorcycle, you don't need it charged in. But if you're doing diagnostics and you've got a charger on and you turn the bike on and you are doing yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. So you want to go directly to the battery or make sure the battery's up to full capacity when you're doing diagnostics. I got a feeling with the new models that are coming around the corner, more of this software is going to be implemented to save the battery when you are using to start up the motorcycle. So it's going to be critical that you keep your battery in the top condition. And if you have the little battery light come on, it's not a fault. It doesn't mean the battery, it just means you're low on voltage, and you'll see it go out once the bike starts up. Just a little added information. Hope I answered some of the questions that were sent in to me. I'm Doc Harley. We'll see you next week.